Bam! You're gone. So what is confidence? And how can you get more of it? Do you have a problem with believing in yourself? Do you find it hard to overcome that inner self-doubt telling you that you can't do something? That even if you do it, it's not going to be good enough? Are you paralyzed in not doing what you really want because you're just afraid what others are going to think? Well, if you are, then in this video, I'm going to help you change that. So how can you develop more confidence? How can you overcome that inner doubt in your mind telling you that you're no good? How can you start believing in yourself more? How can you start walking around the world with the inner belief that you are good enough? That you can do what you set your mind to do? That your ideas, your work, your opinions, they matter. Well, I want to share with you an old Indian tale. And it's a story of two wolves. And the story goes that each of us has two wolves inside of us. The good wolf and the bad wolf. The good wolf who believes he can do it, you can do it, and the bad one that doesn't. The bad one is full of doubt, full of fear, full of insecurity. The good one is full of confidence, full of self-esteem, full of power. Well, according to the story, the wolf that's going to win inside of you is the one that you feed. If you feed the good wolf, the confident wolf, then that wolf will win. But if you feed the bad wolf, the insecure, afraid, shy wolf, then he's gonna win. And what I've learned is that whenever you want to do something, whenever you're faced with a decision to act, you're gonna be facing these two wolves. One of the wolves is gonna say, you can do it, go on, this is good enough, just keep going. And the other wolf will say, no, it's not. It's crap. You need to redo the whole thing again. Who do you even think you are? And based on which wolf are you going to decide to take action on is going to determine which wolf will win. In other words, the way you feed the wolf is by your choice on who are you going to act with. So to put it in practical ways, let's say you want to do something and the good wolf says, yes, you can do it. And the bad wolf says, no, you can't. And you decide to not do it, you're going to strengthen the bad wolf. What you choose to act on is going to determine who's going to win in your life. Confidence is a matter of your choice. Every time you want to do something, the good wolf is there and the bad wolf is there. You decide, you choose who you're going to listen to. And as you stack up those actions, one on top of each other, you're going to develop a sense of confidence or a sense of doubt. You're either going to become a confident person or you're going to become a doubtful person. You'll become a person who's not sure of himself in anything. But if you stack up the actions of the good wolf, then you will become the confident you. Your body and your mind have what's called muscle memory. And what this basically means that whenever you're faced with something and these two wolves start talking, you're going to go back in your past and going to say, what have I done so far? What decisions have I made so far in similar situations? Have I decided to listen to the confident wolf or have I decided to listen to the bad wolf? And based on your memories, you're going to make that decision. I remember in my journey as I was kind of growing and developing myself, I wanted to be able to walk up to any girl that I want and just start a conversation. And for years, I just kept listening to the bad wolf. I never acted on that. I would see a girl and just watch her pass by and that would be it. I would never talk to her. I was so much in my head. I was full of doubt. She's not gonna like me. She's not gonna wanna be with me. Who am I to even talk to her? But then one day I decided to make a change. I decided that this needs to stop. I made a choice to overcome this once and for all. So not only have I gone out and started a conversation with a girl, I've done something that's more intense. What I've done is I walked up to the girl that I thought was attractive, that I thought I wanted to talk to, and I said to her, hey, no, that's not what I said. What I said was, hey, can you do me a favor? And she said, yeah, I need to do my push-ups today. I forgot to do my push-ups. And what I want you to do is just count for me, okay? And she'd kind of looked at me strange and she'd say, okay. And I would get down on the floor, no matter where this happened. If it was in the mall, if it was in the street, wherever, I got down on the floor and started doing push-ups.
9, 10, woo! 11, 12, 13, 14.
As you can imagine, this was much more intense in how I felt about, being ashamed and anything than it was to just walk up to her and start a conversation. But because of that, I developed higher confidence because I fed the good wolf. The good wolf was saying, who cares? Do whatever you want. You don't care about other people's opinions. You're the man. But the bad wolf was saying, no, you can't do this. You know how this is going to look like. This is terrible. This is an awful idea. You should just abort mission. And in a couple of first attempts, I've actually felt like aborting mission. As I got close to the girl, ready to say my thing and ask her to count my push-ups, I would almost bail. But I just said, look, this has come to a point where I can't do this anymore. I gotta do this once and for all. Now, what happened next was really interesting. After I've done this for a couple of times, my body has developed muscle and mind memory. My body has remembered that I've done something like that, which is much worse than just walking up to a girl and starting a conversation. So I cannot go back to feeling anxious or worried or afraid of starting a conversation with a girl. I fed my good wolf. I fed my confident wolf. So if you want to develop more confidence, higher confidence in yourself, understand that this is a process. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. The important thing is for you to start. Just start. You need to take one small step towards feeding the good wolf. Ask yourself, what is the action that you can take? Whatever it is, but you know it best. What is that situation where you come into it and you always listen to the bad wolf, to the insecure wolf? What is that situation that you slowly but surely need to listen and feed the good wolf more? Maybe it's just speaking up more. I used to be very shy. My first public speech was when I was 3 years old. And it was Santa Claus who asked me, what's my name, in front of a room full of people. And I just kept quiet. I didn't say a word. So to be speaking today, to be doing what I do, is so far off from what I could ever imagine doing. But that's what happens when you start taking one small step and you start feeding the good wolf. So you may come in a situation where you start doubting yourself. You start feeling like you don't deserve it, like you're not good enough. But understand that this is all a part of the process. You weren't born insecure and shy, and you were not born non-confident. Take a look at any child, any baby, and you'll see how open, vulnerable, and happy they are. They don't worry about what you're gonna think of them, and they show you that by shitting all over the place. They just don't care. Doesn't matter if you're not confident today. The important thing is that you recognize yourself as you are right now, and then you start working on yourself right now. Start small and start by taking small actions towards the kind of confidence that you want to have. If it's in a business meeting and you want to speak up but you can't, maybe you can ask a question to start with. Whatever it is, just remember that confidence is something that can be developed and stretched. You're not stuck with your level of confidence at this moment. You can grow and you can develop it and you can become literally a completely different person down the line. Just start feeding the good wolf and you'll see your confidence will start transforming. If you like this video, click like, click subscribe, and hey, maybe you know someone that needs to watch it. Make sure you send this to him or her, whatever.